How do you evaluate this story versus effect?
Well, hopefully effects are there to complement the narrative and complement the story and complement the character's personal journey. They, in my opinion, should never take center stage. They should actually not even be something that we think about. It's just part of what we're watching. So in the best sense, great visual effects for me are that.
The producer of The Great Wall says this is the first co-production between China and the U.S. They describe it as the first real co-production between China and the U.S. What are the challenges facing this kind of production?
Well, I mean, a co-production is really sort of combining Chinese and American elements. What you are trying to do is create a sort of organic shape, an organic narrative or story that results in something that we're not sort of asking ourselves, are we in China? Are we in America? What are we doing? It's just a wonderful story. But in doing that, the challenges are to create an organic element that sort of propels us and takes us into a world, I think, that plays to both an international and a domestic audience.
In the capital market, a lot of people are saying, let's discover some IPs. Let's invest in IPs.
Sure.
Like the War of Warcrafts, a lot of IPs are are discovered and make it into movies. But will that work? Or you really believe in discovering original stories?
Both work, yeah. I mean, I think it just depends. It also, an IP is only as good as how you adapt it, And so, finding the right people to take a really powerful, let's say, a very, compelling game and turn it into a movie, it's no easy task. A game is very different than a film. So it's really about the talent and the folks that you bring together to adapt that and the execution of how that's done. I think everything is possible with the right like-minded folks, with talented people, and especially with the sort of combining efforts between sort of Hollywood expertise and Chinese expertise, and both of our experiences and both of our ideas in creating real collaborations and active partnerships. And that's something that I'm very passionate about and very interested in, and I find an enormous amount of satisfaction in the process of doing that, because the Chinese filmmakers are brilliant and have so much to offer, and I think this kind of collaboration, which I'm working on with so many of them, has borne so many fruit that neither of us ever expected with our combined efforts. So, in the next couple of years, hopefully you'll be seeing some of these local language films that we're doing, a lot of science fiction, both in film and TV, and hopefully people will like it.